Hey, hello there. It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Please make yourself comfy. So, negativity is a pretty powerful thing, isn't it? I mean, it's a constant battle. You constantly have to fight against the forces of negativity in order to stay positive and in order to stay motivated. Negativity is one of those things that can really break your motivation, and that can really kind of put a spanner in your wheel because you can be in a good vibe and everything can go so well, and you can be so motivated to move forward and to get to that task or to reach your goal, and then all of a sudden, boom, the negativity hammer just whacks you, and you're like, oh, but I'm not in the mood anymore, and I don't want to do this. I know that feeling. And let's be honest, there's so many things to be negative about. If you look at just the state of the world, there's war, famine, starvation, disease, all of those dreadful, awful things to think about. And then on top of that, you kind of have to think of in your own life, you've got so many stressors like your own finances or deadlines that you need to meet or something specific. And it can be a lot. It can be crazy. It can feel like it's out of control. And in all of this craziness and in all of this bad news and horrible things going on, it can be easy to be caught up and to become extremely negative. And negativity is one of those things, like, it can really break your motivation. It can put a cease to your progress. It can stop you in your tracks from reaching your goals. Why? Well, let's be honest, when you're negative, you're not really in the mood to move forward. You're not really in the mood to go. You're not really in the mood to reach your goals. You can feel kind of like you're burned out and that you don't want to go and you don't want to do the things that you set out to do. Negativity can really, really, really hamper your progress, like really a lot. Trust me, I know. I absolutely know what negativity can do to just your mental state of being and your general state of mind. In fact, it's such a powerful thing that it can take you from absolutely hyped up to reach your goals to absolutely down in the dumps and I don't want to do anything at all. I just want to sit on a pile and cry. That is kind of the power that negativity has. And that's why I want to talk to you today about how to beat negativity. How to beat negativity. I know and I understand that it's a very, very big topic. It's quite large, and I won't be able to really cover everything in this one video. But what I do want to cover is a few things that I do in my personal life to make sure that I stay positive, to make sure that I stay optimistic. And a lot of the times people ask me, how do you stay optimistic? How do you look all of these negative things in the face and say, no, I'm not going to be bothered or bottled down by all of that. I'm going to keep on running towards my goal. I'm going to keep on moving forward and not going to go sit down in a little pile and cry. And I'm going to be honest with you, there are times in my life, in my personal life, where I have been boggled down by negativity. Um, I am very prone to pessimism, and that's okay. It's fine to be a little bit pessimistic every now and again. It's fine to expect the worst, but don't let that become your entire personality. Don't let that become your entire thing, because then you are going to be trapped in this little box where you're going to be, so negative all of the time. Trust me, I know, I've been there. And it does a few things to your body. First of all, it makes you tired. Secondly, it takes a toll. It really, really does, because your mind is constantly boggled up by all of these negative thoughts, all of these what ifs, and you're overthinking all of the time. And if I'm describing you, then maybe it's time to start looking at the positives in life. And here's what I personally do to beat the negativity, to not be so negative. First of all, number one, I start off by positive thinking. And I know this is going to sound so gross, and everybody's like, oh, you're going to get that positive mental attitude talk again. Yeah, in a way. It starts off by thinking, look, there's a lot of bad things happening in the world right now. It is the truth. And you kind of have to make peace with that, and you have to accept it in order to move on to, but what do I have in my life to be thankful for? And that is the number one thing that I do. I try to be thankful. thankful for the small things that I have. And a lot of the times, I understand it can be difficult to find that thing to be thankful for. It can be really, really tough, because there can be so many negative things that overwhelm you and take over your thoughts. But find a few things, a few practical things for which you can be thankful, for which you can be grateful. For me, it's usually I'm alive and I get to experience things. I get to experience life. And that is actually quite a big thing. It's quite a big thing. Maybe you have your health, maybe you have enough finances to get by, which is amazing. Because if you think about it, if you're watching this on a phone, then you're already richer than a substantial amount of the population, which is wild to me. It's crazy. If you have somewhere to sleep, if you've got food to eat tonight, if you've got a bed to lie in, heck, if you have a car to drive, then you are one of the richest persons in the world. Google it, it's a statistic. Or don't Google it, I don't know, whatever search engine the kids use these days. But the thing is, we have so many things to be thankful for, so many things to be grateful for, and find those small things and focus on them. What do I have? What do I have that I can be grateful for? So that's the first thing. The second thing is to stay focused on your goals. And often this can be hard, especially when you're bombarded with all of these negative feelings, all of these negative thoughts. It can be hard to stay focused on your goals. But, and here's my secret, it's not that I'm always hyped and amped up to reach my goals and to run for them. I'm gonna give you my little tip, and this might be a little bit controversial, but often I chase a goal purely out of spite. Completely out of spite. Not because, oh yes, I'm gonna feel so great when I reach it. No, I do it out of spite. Because maybe somebody said, oh, you can't do that. Or maybe somebody was like doubting me. and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do this out of spite. Or maybe life throws kind of these things at me and I'm like, oh no, I can't reach my goal now. Then I chase that goal out of spite. And what I found is a lot of the time when I reach it, I'm so glad that I did, and my life is so much better because of it. So, this is terrible advice, I know. And again, I am not a licensed therapist or mental health specialist, so please don't take this by, oh, it's the truth. It's kind of just my truth, and it's what I believe. And many times I do things purely out of spite. I want to show life that I can beat you. I can beat negativity. I can be a lot better than, all of these things that you're throwing at me. And the third thing is to really take care of yourself. And this is going to sound awful and it's going to sound gross, but I'm going to need you to sleep. Yes, get a regular sleeping schedule. I'm going to need you to go outside and take a walk in nature. And I'm going to need you to disconnect from your phone for at least 10 minutes a day. What I find is it's great to disconnect and go for that walk and disconnect from the internet while I'm doing my walk. I do it every day, at least 15 minutes, just to walk around the block, just to take my mind off. And this walk is usually no earphones, no cell phone, no Spotify, no music, nothing. It's just me walking. That's it. Disconnect and take care of yourself, okay? Along with that walking, there's physical health there. If you want, you can start jogging and do a bit of exercise, which is always great. It really helps with, just getting some good, the good hormones or whatever in your body. Dopamine and serotonin, I think. Sorry, I'm not a doctor, but those things are really good and they really help with, a positive mindset. So start exercising. You don't have to become this gym bunny. It's not necessary at this stage. Just start small, as long as you're starting somewhere. So, to recap, we have three things. First of all, it starts off with a mindset. And for me, it's usually focusing on the positive things in my life. Secondly, it's to chase your goals and find a reason to chase them. For me, sometimes, I'm gonna be honest, out of spite. And thirdly, it's to disconnect and to take care of your physical self. Exercise, sleep, drink water, those type of things. Because when you are physically healthy, a lot of those negative feelings and negative thoughts also sometimes take care of themselves. And your body can get rid of the stress, can get rid of, I don't know what the stress hormone is called, I forgot its name now, but it can get rid of that stress more naturally. And that negative mindset can kind of go away. But you are going to unfortunately have to do the work. And that's the thing. That is the thing. You are going to have to do the work. I can't do the work for you. Watching this video won't be doing the work for you. You won't be getting rid of negativity or a negative mindset or, negative thoughts in your mind without actually doing the work. You, my friend, you are going to have to do the work. And that's usually where most people go, oh, why is everything work? Why is everything work? Why? And I understand, I know, but that is it. That's life. You have to work for your goals. You have to work to get to a positive place. And when you are in a more positive place, when you have more positive thoughts and more positive things around you, when you finally beat negativity, life will be so much better. I promise. Because you'll have a brighter outlook. You'll be excited for things. You'll be happy. You'll smile more. It'll just be all around better. But unfortunately, like I said, you're going to have to do the work. I'm not making this video for clicks. I'm not making this video to get a ton of views, because this is a topic that most people will go, oh, maybe there's a quick fix. They click on the video and they realize, oh no, there is no quick fix. I'm making this video because if you've watched it to this point, I know that you're serious about beating negativity. And I want to just say that I believe in you, and I trust that you will be able to beat negativity. I believe that you can do this. So just maybe start. And start somewhere small. You don't have to start, with these massive things. Just start somewhere. As long as you start, that's good. That's all that matters. But that's kind of my 2 cents. That's the Wolf Rambles on beating negativity. Until next time, thanks for watching, and click that like button if you want. And if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, maybe think about subscribing. I'll be around. I upload one of these videos every now and again. You can expect to see some more motivational videos. I know my videos are a little bit less standard than normal motivational videos, in the sense that I'm a little bit more honest. Especially when it comes to my own experience. But that's kind of what I want to convey. It's the type of vibe I want to bring to the table. I want to be honest, and I want to speak from my heart. These videos are also totally unscripted, so sorry if they feel a little bit pointless or whatever. But I want to say thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Until next time, ciao. Thanks for watching.